Hey guys, what's up? It's Fern. Thank you so much for joining me for another Planty video. Today we are doing one that I have not done in quite a while now, and it is another plant chores video, so I'm going to take you along with me. We are going to be taking care of some of my imported plants that I hauled recently, doing some watering, setting up my humidifier, stuff like that. It was filmed over a number of days, so it's just kind of me doing random plant chores here and there, so feel free to play this alongside doing your own plant chores. Grab yourself a nice cup of coffee or tea and let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to be tackling in this video is my imports that I hauled a couple of weeks ago. They need some attention. We'll talk about this situation in a minute. Pretty much all of them need to be repotted, and I just want to kind of decide what I'm going to be doing with them, where I'm going to be putting them, which ones I want to chop up. Just going to kind of take a look and see what's going on in here. Look at this new leaf on my squammy. Ooh, I can't wait to see that unfurl. This Squamiferum has continued to yellow. Well, the leaves that were already yellowing continued to yellow, but the other ones don't look bad. Okay, I'm gonna take them out of this bin. We'll use the table. Okay, so this gigas, I put it in my IKEA greenhouse cabinet, and I don't know, it just got so sad on me. I don't know if it was just like, I'm guessing it's just the adjustment to a new environment. It was probably getting like optimal conditions at my friend's place, so now it's come to my house and I'm a little worried about rot. I don't know, it just looks kind of sketchy, so I want to check out the roots on this guy, and I don't know if I should just chop it. Like, it just obviously looks very unwell. I might just propagate this. I might. We'll take a look at this and see what's going on. I'm gonna bring my camera closer to the table. Is that better? I hope so. Okay, let's get these out of here. So this Syngonium erythrophyllum, I think I'm for sure gonna be chopping this thing up. It has a ton of vines going on. Got a lot of dead leaves too that I need to get rid of. This Squamiferum, I have no idea what I'm doing with this one. I don't know where I want to put it. I just don't know. Maybe on my shelf in the living room with the other Philodendron. Don't know what the root situation is on this one, but it looks like it's probably gonna be fine for a while. I can't really see any roots. I'm gonna set it down for now because it's so big. This beautiful, beautiful thing. Look at the new leaf. Oh my gosh, I think that was the one that was coming out in my video where I hauled these. This is so cute. And my Monstera subpinnata. Is it pinnata or pinnatum? I think pinnatum actually. I keep forgetting. And the medium silver. Ooh, yeah, this one really needs to be repotted. Ooh. So we're gonna be repotting and chopping these guys up is what we're gonna be doing today. I cannot believe the vine on this thing, holy crap. Okay, I need to go gather my supplies and then we'll get started. Okay, so all of my modern botanical glass propagation vessels are still at the old place. I haven't brought them over yet. So I have a couple of jars that I found that I'm going to be using. I think I'm going to be water propagating for this vine just because it's easy, I guess. My prop boxes are pretty full right now, so we're going the water route. I don't even know what what I want to do here. I think I'm just gonna chop the whole thing up basically. Just gonna kind of start it over. That's just been like my theme lately, you guys. Just starting plants over. Someone was commenting on my last video that these are really hard to propagate, so hopefully this goes okay. I've rooted one in the past, but then it did end up dying after it was already rooted. Something so satisfying about just like chopping away. I don't like there to be a ton of excess stem. Those can be 2. I'll probably, some of the vines, I will probably put in my prop box just as like wet sticks to see if they do anything. I'm gonna take that last one. Boom. Okay. This is what we're left with. Okay, I just rinsed them off because they were getting that white sap everywhere. And we're just gonna set them up in a little water prop station. Let me think of what else I have to propagate here. Possibly that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put them in this wide one. Or is that, are they just gonna fall in? Maybe this smaller one? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see if they can kind of hold each other up. I got them all in to this little vessel. I'm gonna fill it up with water. I'm actually gonna fill it up with some Super Thrive water. Okay, that is all done. I am going to put these, I actually think I'm going to put these in my bedroom window. Just like that, in my little ground cinnamon jar. So both of my like main windows are south facing. This is going to be shielded from a lot of the harsh direct sunlight. It's about 4 p.m. right now, so this is like the afternoon sun coming in from this direction. So this is kind of shielded right here in this corner. It will get morning sun, but not the super harsh sun, so I think it should do okay there. I will keep you guys updated on the root progress. I got so used to propagating in my prop boxes that it's kind of exciting doing just like a plain old regular water propagation and being able to watch the roots form and whatnot. It's really awesome propagating in perlite and sphagnum and everything like that. But honestly, water propagation is so effective and simple, so sometimes it's nice to just go that way. Okay, I decided to sit down here. So I'm on this side now. So next I really want to figure out what I'm gonna do with this gigas here. I'm gonna take it out of here and check out the roots. Oh! Oh! Oh no. Okay, so I definitely have root rot happening, just as I suspected. Man, why? Oh my gosh. Yeah, even the stem is rotted. I really made this plant go downhill in the short amount of time that I had it in my home. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the stem, I could tell looking at this part that I could see on the top of the cup. It just looked so bad. And yeah, this is completely, completely rotted. That is the stem. It's just like mush. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, well that makes my decision easy. I'm definitely going to be chopping this thing up. Some people have told me that it does propagate pretty easily, so let's just hope that that is the case. I don't even think I'm gonna take that node. I think it's just gonna rot. Well, maybe I'll cut it off just in case. Oh, I cannot believe that. I seriously cannot believe that. Man. I'm gonna cut here. I don't know if that's gonna be viable. It's very questionable. I'll slide it over there. This leaf is gonna go. I think we're gonna be working with some wet stick situations here. I have a lot of wet sticks in my prop box right now, and I don't even know what most of them are. Like, I know what I put in there mostly, but I can't tell which, like, I don't remember which stick is which. So in a few months down the road, it's gonna be really fun to see what's coming up. Okay, what am I doing here? I'm just gonna chop right here. I cannot believe this. Well, I can believe it, but what the heck? I might put this one in water. Should I try that? Oh, it's still so pretty even though it's unwell. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put it in water. Boop. Can I do that? Keep that little packet on it. Looks kind of ridiculous, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Okay, all full of water. I've got to decide where I want to put this one. I know that they don't like a ton of light. Or a ton of direct light, sunshine, I should say. Okay, so I put it on top of my cabinet because it should get pretty good light, but I don't think it's gonna really get direct sun up there, so should be a good spot for it. I need to get creative, you guys, because we do not have a lot of space here, so that's where that one's going to live. Okay, next I'm gonna be potting up the Monstera. I'm just gonna be potting it into soil in a little terracotta pot here. I just washed it off because it was a little nasty. Okay, I'm really excited to pot this one up. I'm actually really excited to see this plant grow. I looked it up and was just looking at a bunch of photos of these after I received it, and I can't wait. So let's get some soil in here. Okay, look at her. These roots are healthy, thank goodness. Yeah, she looks amazing. So, get my pot back over here. See how she fits. Pretty perfectly, actually. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's fill it up. This is a fresh batch of soil that I mixed right before I moved. I'm very glad that I did that. Okay, she looks so cute. Let me show you. Look at her. I am so excited for whenever she decides to give me a new leaf. Okay, next I'm going to be tackling the medium. So I've selected this pot. This is probably an 8-inch pot maybe? Oh, might say, oh, 7-inch. This is a 7-inch terracotta pot. I'm gonna have to take this bad boy out of the moss. I'm also just gonna cut off, oh, we're gonna need to move the camera up. I'm just gonna cut off some of these crispy bits here. Well, there's really only one little crispy bit, I think. That one's not bad. Not bad. I'm gonna cut off the vine too. This has a giant runner. I'm probably just gonna end up tossing that in my prop box. I have the Syngonium one down there too that I need to deal with. Okay, now let's get her out of here. Look at those roots, it's so crazy. Oof. Holy crap. Okay, I got as much of the sphagnum off as I could, and look at that. So many roots. Look at how cute. Looks amazing in terracotta. Okay, I'm gonna water this in and then find a spot for it as well. Okay, this is where I put the Monstera. It's in my bedroom just next to my kind of plant corner and plant shelf. So it's going to be getting some afternoon sun here, and then I think it will get a little bit of light from the grow light that's right here during the day as well. So I'm just gonna kind of monitor and see how I feel about it being in this spot. I also think probably in this video I'm going to be setting up my humidifier as well because I haven't had that running, but now that I'm having to turn on the heat a little bit every now and then, it is going to be getting drier in here, and I kind of just want it running just for myself as well, for my skin and my throat. I just don't like when the air is dry, so yeah, we will set that up later. Okay, and this is the spot that I gave the medium. It's in my living room right next to my IKEA cabinet. Again, it's kind of like actually in the same spot but different room as the last one I just showed you. So it's going to be getting a little bit of this afternoon sun, and I think it's going to get some light from the cabinet being right there as well. So I'm just going to watch and see how it does in this spot. To be honest with you, I don't know a ton about a medium and like what amount of light they prefer, so I'm gonna have to look into it a little bit. I do also want to give this plant something to climb, so we'll probably do that in another video once it grows some more, now that I cut that little runner off. Yeah, I think that this is going to be a fun plant to grow, so I'll definitely keep you guys updated. Also, the humidity is pretty good in my living room. Look at the little string of heart blooms, they're so cute. We're at 61% right now, and I don't have a humidifier or anything running, so it's pretty good, not bad. Okay, you guys, so the last one that I have here is the Squamiferum, and I don't think I'm going to do anything with this right now because I think I'm gonna end up propagating this, but I want to wait until this new leaf unfurls. Look at it there. So probably I'll probably wait another week or so. I've got to find a spot where I want this to go in the meantime. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end up taking a cutting somewhere around here just to start off a new plant with these really nice leaves. So that's my plan. Next, I am going to chop up some of the wet sticks that I have from the Syngonium and Emedrium, and I'm going to add them to my prop box, as well as the gigas. Was this from the gigas? I think so. The gigas wet sticks. Okay guys, so I just put all of the cuttings in one of my propagation boxes, and I'm not going to show that part because I do have plans to post a whole propagation box update video soon, so I don't want to spoil it. So I'm just going to leave that part out and we can just carry on to the next thing. I think next we're going to water the plant shelf in my bedroom. I will show you. Okay, so this is the plant shelf that we are going to be watering. I just closed my blinds, so it might be a little bit dark, but... So I'm just gonna take most of them down and check out if they are thirsty or not. I'm gonna bring them to the kitchen, so I will set you guys up there. Also, look at this cutie sleeping. Okay, so little update on my beautiful Thai constellation here. This is the top cutting that is rooting, pretty rooted actually, in perlite. Look at that. She lives on, you guys. She lives on. And I will show you the one in water. I need to change the water out, but look at that. Look at her roots. Can't even believe it. So yeah, doing really well, both of these cuttings. I don't know when I'm gonna pot them up, or I don't even know what medium I'm gonna pot them up into. Like, should I put her back into leca? Because she was doing really well in leca before that happened, her rotting issue, which I'm pretty sure was my fault because I let the leca get way too dry. It was like bone dry. So I don't know, I might put her back into leca. We'll see. This is the only plant that I really like to grow in leca, if I'm being honest. Anyways, let's change her water out. Okay, it's another day. I don't even want to talk about how many days it's taking me to film this video. I don't know, but I do want to show you something right now. This is low-key embarrassing, but also hilarious. So somebody reached out to me, one of my patrons, and said, Fern, I think that your pothos is planted upside down. And I came over and I looked at it and I was like, oh my god, I think that you are right. So when I cut this plant up, I had, you know, so many, like literally 50 or more cuttings, and these ones must have just gotten tossed into some water upside down. So it's obviously rooted on this side and putting out new growth from the nodes that are on this end. But these ones have not shown any signs of growth, and she's looking pretty droopy. And I was kind of like, oh, like that's weird. She's, you know, taking some time to adjust to the new environment and whatnot. But no, she is literally planted upside down. So I need to cut off these vines and root from this end. So the way that this person even recognized it was something to do with like these brown parts. I'm not really sure. But as soon as they messaged me that, I did not even question it. I was like, you know what? I guarantee you that you're 100% right. Like, I'm absolutely sure that that is what happened. Like, that would not surprise me at all. And that's why it's only growing from here, but there's no new growth happening down here. So I'm so glad that they reached out to me and told me that, because now I can chop this off and root it and then plant it back in there properly. But oh my gosh, that's too funny. It's literally potted in there upside down. another day. We are finishing this video today. And what I'm going to be doing now is setting up my humidifier. I'm gonna set it up in my bedroom just because, I don't know, because I feel like I have the most plants in here that could benefit from a little bit more humidity. I don't know if I might end up getting another one, putting it in my living room for the winter. We'll see how it goes. But for today, we're gonna be setting up my Elec Homes one that I've had for a while now. I ended up just giving away my Live Weight one when I moved because it was just unwell. It was making such a weird noise and I just didn't really want to bring it. So we have to go down to the storage room to get my humidifier. This is my storage room, you guys, under my bed. This is a bit of a hot mess. Oh my goodness. I have shoes, I have a whole bunch of plant stuff, different bins, my pot that I still need to put my Gloriosum in. Okay, there is the humidifier. I'm gonna pull her out. Okay, so I'm thinking of putting the humidifier in this corner right here because it's the only spot that I have that's really elevated to put it. The plants are on the other side of the room. This is a really small room though, so I think it's gonna work perfectly fine. Yeah, I just don't wanna, like, it's kind of pointless to put it on the floor because it's just gonna be like, you know, spraying down at the floor. Okay, so I got this all set up. I was having a little bit of trouble with it. It seems that these humidifiers always read the humidity in the room as being higher than it actually is. So my like actual hygrometer over here says that it's 58%. And this one is reading it as being 65% of the room, which I wanted to set it at 65 so that it could kind of like maintain it around that level. But I had to set it to maintain 70 because it's reading that the humidity is higher than it is. Do you know what I mean? I feel like all of my humidifiers just kind of like get weird over time. This one's definitely been the best one that I've tried. I really wish that I had a black one. I don't like that this one is white. Black is kind of like, you know, the thing, but that's okay. It'll be fine for now. It probably could use a good clean as well, so that might be why it's a little bit weird. But yeah, that is all set up and going, and I'm feeling good about that. I was putting that off for quite a while, so I'm glad that we did that. Okay, so I thought for the last part of the video, I could just give it a little update on a couple of the imports that we were working with at the beginning of the video. So this is the Pink Splash. It is dry, so I'm going to be watering this. But its new leaf is coming in right there. It looks so pretty. Look at that pink. Oh my goodness, so cute. It's almost unfurled. And the rest of the plant is doing pretty well. There's one leaf that's kind of looks like, well, a couple maybe. These two look kind of unwell. But overall, it looks like it is transitioning to soil pretty well, so I'm happy with that. I probably could have watered it like a day or two ago, so it's probably my fault that these leaves are getting a little bit unwell. But we are going to water it today. Okay, so I have just some fertilizer water mixed up in this little water bottle. Then next I have the Syngonium erythrophyllum here propagating in water, and I don't really see any roots. I'm gonna take a look here. I'm a little concerned for these. Yeah, I don't really see like any fresh roots coming in. This is what they look like. I'm going to rinse them off and then change the water out. Okay, so we are going to be, again, just adding, I'm gonna do maybe 2 drops of Super Thrive. Fill it up with fresh water. Okay, it's all full of fresh water, so I'm gonna keep an eye on this and hopefully we will get some roots soon. Okay, so I am just about to end this video, but before I go, I just wanted to show you some of the other imports and how they're doing. So here is the Squami, and the new leaf is almost completely unfurled. Look at the petiole, it's so hairy and cute, I love it. So that new leaf is doing really well. And then back here where I stuck the Amidrium, it seems to be doing well also. I haven't really noticed any changes with it, so I'm just leaving it there for now, and hopefully it, you know, does something. Hello, this is Editing Fern. I just wanted to pop in here and let you guys know that the Gigas is actually doing okay. I don't know why, but I forgot to like give a little update clip on that one, but it's actually looking okay. It has a tiny root coming in and the leaves are less like shriveled up, so yeah, it's looking good. Should I just grab it? This quality of this thing is so crap, but let me grab it. Okay, I don't know how much you're gonna be able to see, but if you look at the new leaf, like, it just looks a lot better than it did when I first chopped it up. And it does, you're not gonna be able to see on here, but it does have, if you can see that light little bit on the root, that's like a fresh root growing in. So I think it will maybe be okay. But yeah, I just had to give an update because I couldn't upload this video with that Gigas looking like so absurd at the beginning and just not provide an update. So yeah, so far so good on this one. And then over here we have the Monstera, and it looks like it's doing really well also. Also still a little bit moist, so I'm not going to be watering this one. I think it's okay. It's kind of leaning towards the light here. So again, I'm just going to leave it in this spot and kind of observe and see how it does. But yeah, so far so good. Alright guys, so that is going to be it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave me a comment down below. I would love to chat with you. Make sure you like this video if you liked it. It really helps me out. And also make sure you're subscribed for more Planty content. My next video going up is going to be an update on my propagation boxes, which is very exciting because I had not looked in those bad boys for honestly like several weeks. So yeah, if you're into that, make sure you stick around, subscribe, and also turn notifications on. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!